I had a friend reach out to me and let me know that there was a dresser on the side of the road, and then the owner of that dresser actually messaged me as well and said, hey, come get it, it's at the road. And it was free, so it doesn't get better than that. Despite it being pretty beat up and the finish flaking off, it was in pretty good, solid, sturdy condition. It just needs a good facelift. With the veneer lifting up on the top like you just seen, I decided to take the chances and remove all of that just to see what it would look like underneath. Sometimes I get really lucky and it's beautiful wood underneath, and sometimes I don't get as lucky and it turns out a little bit blotchy. Took me a solid 2 days to remove, but that's okay. I primed and I had a lot of bleed through, so I ended up going in with a dark paint just so I didn't have to worry about any future bleed throughs. I ended up spraying a total of 3 coats on this piece just to get a really nice even coverage. I love laying the pieces down on their backs. I don't know why, but I get less dust and hair. The drawer sides needed some attention. They were just a little bit gunked up, so I started with a 120 grit and just sanded it down to bare wood, sucked up all of those dust bunnies and dirt, and then I always give the inside of the drawers a really good scrub with some card cutter and a microfiber cloth. I wasn't sure if I was going to just do some feed and wax and shine these inside of the drawers up, or if I was going to layer them with the peel and stick wallpaper, but they turned out really nice, so I'm glad I just did the feed and wax. Since I sanded the drawer sides down to bare wood, I needed to reapply a stain. I chose the color Coffee by Midwax. It's a gel stain. It's very forgiving and great for beginners. I would just recommend using a microfiber cloth. That's what I like to do. It's really cheap and affordable, or you can go in with a foam brush. I wanted to add some extra fine detail to this piece, so I ended up taping the dovetail joinery, and you'll see why in just a second. I always love painting the dovetail joinery when I can. I think it adds so much personality to the piece, and it also tells the buyer that you put a lot of thought and energy to doing this, because this is a little bit tedious. I spray with the drawers in, so I go in with a foam brush and touch up the tops. One more look at what it was before, and here's the after. The previous owner of this dresser actually bought it immediately right back, which I think is really cool and such a big compliment you can give a small business owner like me.